take your fancy clothes and your black silk underwear and go back to Disneyland.
Hey everyone, before we start the show, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, the Magic Candle Company. They produce candles and other scents featuring some of your favorite smells from around various theme parks. And if you're a foodie like me, they also do food-scented candles, including confectionery, pineapple whip, and a flavor I want to get very soon, mouse waffles. So check out the link in our description, and remember to put in EAT15 when you check out for 15% off your next order. That's the Magic Candle Company, the most magical scents on Earth. Hey, we're here at Refreshment Corner. We're going to try some of the Eat the Magic Happens items they're offering now. So let's go get ourselves a tasty hot dog and some other stuff. What do you say? Come on. So here they are. We have the Firefly chips, which have a ton of chili and stuff on here. Nice and heavy too. It's nice. There's a lot of food in this. Kind of odd that's like in a bag like this. It's kind of different. I'm not saying I was expecting a bowl or anything. It's just kind of like, that's a different way of doing it. But at least it makes it carry aroundable. Although all this chili and stuff, that's gonna make a mess if you're walking around. Speaking of making a mess, the Firefly dog here, foot-long dog, tons of chili and chips. I wish I had a knife to eat, a knife and fork maybe. Because I have no idea how I'm going to eat this without making a massive mess all over my shirt, but I will do my best to try. Thankfully, this savory snack has a spoon. Oh, chili's pretty good. Has some peppers in there. Kind of got to dig down to get to the chip part here. That's pretty good. Has a little bit of a kick because of the spicy Doritos, or Fritos rather. It's pretty good. It's a little different, a little messy, but everything kind of stays inside the pouch, which is nice. That's pretty good. I don't know if it'll be for everyone with the jalapenos in here, but it's not particularly spicy. I mean, the jalapenos obviously have their heat to them, but it's not like, whoa, no, I need to grab a water right now. But your mileage may vary depending on how well you can handle heat. The crunchiness of this kind of reminds me of it's like a nice like. Kind of something my family would throw together, probably. Truth be told. Okay, so the Firefly dog has little chunks of chips. I think there's some jalapenos in here. The chili, so very similar to the standard bag of chips, but with a foot-long hot dog. And I know it goes against the spirit of hot dogs to eat it for knife and fork, but honestly, I don't think I could lift this without making a massive mess. And I am not a messy eater because I am no longer a toddler. It blends pretty well. The beef hot dog is good. The chili mix is really delicious. This is some really good chili, by the way. I didn't really mention that before, but I'm really liking this chili. I would still recommend this knife and fork. I mean, you could just kind of split in the middle and actually even have it with two people if you really wanted to. But either way, just be careful because this thing is loaded so heavily that if I lifted this, it would just everywhere. So just be very careful when you're eating this hot dog. But it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have more of this. and we grabbed some treats from Jolly Holiday. This is the Crown Cupcake. Pretty appropriate name. We got a nice little sugar crown, it looks like here. I even got background music. That's how great my show is, folks. It looks pretty good. Got some nice thick hardened frosting here. You can see little gems there of this looks like sugar on sugar. This would be great. And this is the Dia de Muertos hand pie. Looks kind of like a big cookie to me, but I'm sure there's some filling in there. It looks really good. The little candy skulls look well designed and hopefully are delicious. So I'm going to eat about a metric ton of sugar here, and I'll get right back to you. All right, here it is. Oh, the crown's stuck in there good. Okay, I don't know where to begin on this. Yeah, there's pure thick frosting right there. I might actually need a fork to do this. A fork, spoon rather. See, and there's just layers on layers here. All right.
That's very much.
That is Alright, so I did use a fork to eat the cupcake, but before we get into my thoughts, let's break it down like usual. We have the crown, which is like made out of like a hard, it's kind of a hard candy. It's very reminiscent of those hardened frosting roses you'll find on various cakes that taste not great, and it doesn't taste that great. And be careful, if you do have fillings or anything like that for your teeth, you could potentially pop a filling, I think. The exterior frosting is that thicker, kind of heavy cake edge frosting. It tastes like heavy cake edge frosting, and the majority of this is made up of a big pile of regular frosting and kind of blue cake in here. Okay, see there? Here's my thing, and pieces are falling out. Everything tastes plain. The exterior frosting has that generic plain frosting flavor. The tower frosting has the generic plain frosting flavor. The cake is generic cake. And the crown, like I said, can probably break a tooth. It looks pretty, but pretty doesn't always taste good. And this is one of those cases where it's too plain. And this is Jolly Holiday. There's some great macaroon there. There are so many treat options there. This is not one to go for. This is just plain and boring. This is designed to trick Instagrammers to go like, oh my god, it's so sparkling, it has a crown, and look at me, I'm on Instagram. Don't be fooled by that. Eat the treats that are tasty, not the treats that look pretty. If you want something that's tasty and you can pose with it, at least go for a Mickey bar. At least it's delicious ice cream. So yeah, not recommended. Alright. Like I said, it feels a lot like a cookie, but if I squeeze it a little bit, I can tell there's stuff inside. So this kind of reminds me of those like Hostess fruit pies. It is very thick crust. Won't be that easy to see, but yeah, you can see there's a little bit of jelly in there. It's fruit flavor. It's hard to tell. The crust is so thick, it's kind of overwhelming the flavor. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. It's very tangy. It is, yeah. It's like a berry gel in there. It's very tangy. It looks pretty good for the thicker crust here. Just be careful, because if you can see kind of here on the edge, you can see like all this crust, and then you get into the gel. So eating on the edges, you're gonna get a lot more of the crust there than the Joe. See one of these pretty skulls? Feel bad about them? Oh, yeah, I can't even chew into that. Yep, that's a sugar skull. That is a lot of sugar. Oh boy. I don't think I can eat the other one of those skulls. That's overwhelming. But yeah, sugar skulls taste like sugar skulls. The innards here are pretty good. Yeah, I think I recommend this one. This one's pretty good. This is different. If it does go away, hopefully they'll bring it back around Halloween or Dia de Muertos, and that'll be great. Yeah, check this one out. It's different. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications because we're always posting new food that I'm eating. Check out our description for links to the Magic Candle Company, our sponsor, and for our Ko-Fi if you want to help us cover parking and food. If you have any recommendations or things you want me to try, please put them in the comments. We do read them. We will get to it sooner or later. And until next time, remember, Kangaloosh! And eat the magic. All right, we're down here at Refreshment Corner. We're gonna try some of the Eat the Magic Happens. See what I did there? Boys and girls. That's Amanda interrupted Jared's video with marching of all time.